What's up, y'all?
Hello,
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Happy Cyber Tuesday. A lot of these deals still going on. So
Yeah, that's what it seems like a lot of them end tonight, but it's pretty much the same pricing as yesterday. So yesterday during Money Monday, we are saying it's probably the best sourcing day of the year. I don't really see many of the prices changing, so by proxy, maybe makes it the second best day of the year for sourcing. Good to see all you guys. And another just like quick PSA, if you're watching on the replay or you're here already, the SellerAmp sale, we're actually going to extend it through the end of today. We had some people reach out. So you can save 25% compared to the typical SellerAmp monthly price. We'll put the link in chat if anybody's interested in that. But yeah, last chance to kind of lock in some savings on SellerAmp. It's kind of the software you'll need to run your business anyway. So get dialed in there and save some money. And yeah, let us know what questions you guys have as you're hopping on in here.
Cool. And then Warner, are you really starting to see volume pick up for the year for the season, or is it still kind of what it's been?
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, it always starts with like Black Friday. I actually didn't even check my Cyber Monday sales. I should probably do that. Let's see how we did. Because honestly, at this point, I'm way less concerned with like Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. I want those sales that are, December 10th to the 20th to be as high as possible, because those are going to be much higher profit sales than anything you're selling right now, because everyone's sold out on their best stuff on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, that kind of thing. Let me see. Yeah, my Boxem dashboard says we did a little over 10K yesterday and $3,400 in profit. So margins were still really, really strong. Obviously, that's going to have some software and returns, some employee costs and stuff to come out of that. But I will take 30% gross margins. That's maybe my best gross margin on Cyber Monday I've seen in a while.
Yeah, because after a couple of years, you get better with pricing and stuff too, as well. It's really the biggest thing I've seen with, the way the buy box algorithm works. There's a lot of upward mobility to be had pricing wise that you don't even see super often, and everything. And then in terms of like sourcing right now, especially if you're a beginner, right? What you should primarily be doing is looking for profitable auto engages via storefront stocking, right? That's going to be the playbook, is storefront stocking, right? Because when you're a beginner, you don't really have a great gauge of what to actually look for and everything. So therefore, you just let storefront stocking do the heavy lifting for you, just looking at, what has a good sales rank and everything within people's cat. We can even pop up some of that, honestly, too, here.
Yeah, because one of the, like, obviously it's too late to FBA for anyone for selling something that's going to be giftable. It's FBM only from here on out. Yeah. But you're going to start noticing every year there's like, a handful of things that start to go insane, and then tens of thousands of things that'll pick up in demand and kind of become limited, where you start keeping your eyes on stuff like this. Maybe, I don't know, people are getting like box cutters for Christmas as much as some other tools, but if you start keeping an eye on that, most of these websites, you can place these like same day pickup orders and stuff.
Yeah,
you call it putting in the item in escrow, right?
Yeah, pickup. Damn, we haven't even mentioned that once on stream this year. But yeah, pickup orders are fire. Especially some people even put items in pickup order and then list them and then only pick them up if they sell, right? And then also paying for expedited shipping when you can on different websites is really, really helpful too. So this item I don't think is quite good right now, but either way, like we can just look at this chart and see like, okay, it doesn't look great right now, but people have clearly made money on this right here, right? And then what we can do, right, is rock and roll down here and see the big list of sellers, right? And then we can go ahead and open up, people who are selling this here, and we can go see if we can track down anything else profitably from here, especially as we go here, right? Literally just opening up these storefronts, right? And then going ahead and checking for auto engages here as well too. You guys are quiet in chat today. Let us know who's in chat today with the Cyber Monday energy here, guys. And we'll crank out some leads here, right?
Yeah. So and Miguel said he hit a 1K revenue day recently. That's what's up, man.
Oh, my chat just isn't loading here.
Oh, interesting.
Do you see that?
I see messages, so I'll
cool. All right, I'm sitting here chipping. Yeah. My bad, guys. My bad.
There's definitely some good folks.
Yeah. All right.
If you put the overlay up, will it show like you just did there? Yeah, down there. Can you see a chat now? That'll work.
Well, you guys can. I can't. Yeah, that's cool. It looks. I feel like I'm on. I feel like Aiden Ross.
Yeah, it's like a Twitch stream or something. What up, Xbox? What's up, Grasshopper?
Hey.
Let's see. Xbox had a question as well. He said, should you add products and leave them out of stock FBM if you're waiting for items to arrive and don't want to get regated? Yeah, that's a good call. But if you're restocking anything, if you're planning on restocking anything, I wouldn't delete the listing. I only delete listings on brands that I don't ever plan on selling again. Or, yeah. I'll keep most listings if it's a brand if I know I'm going to keep selling, because I want the data. Makes it easier to restock that.
Yeah. And then Warner, as we're starting doing storefront stocking, so say I'm a beginner, what should I be looking for in storefronts that are signs that they're good things to potentially pursue? Like here, like, would you say this is a good storefront to potentially go through and stock?
I mean, any 0 rating storefront is probably good to storefront stock,
So
especially if it's a 0 rating store with no books. A lot of times you'll see it's all books if it's like a brand new seller. Not so much in that case, but yeah, that looks good to me. Honestly, it's a bunch of brands I've never seen before, so it could be even more interesting.
Good sign for auto engagement, right? And now the nice thing is we probably, I personally, I recommend I recognize like 1 or 2 of these brands, right? But the big thing is I don't have to recognize them. I can just see that some of these are selling well. 10K rank, 400 per month. 54K rank, 300 a month, right? So now I can just go ahead and open these up, and obviously don't buy the listings you see on, videos right here. But in terms of just inspiration here, right now, we can open up these bad boys, right? And we can go ahead and see if any of these make sense, right? So just opening these guys up, right? We could check it for auto engage real quick on SellerAmp, right? And then scrolling through here, it's like, okay, this is an awesome keep it chart right here, right? Price is stable. Offer counts moving, right? And this is literally exactly what you guys want to be doing to find procs. Now we can just go ahead and hit search for proc title on Google, right? And we can see these are at 40, right? So right off the bat, with no coupon code, no gift card, no rewards, nothing, it's $6 profit and a 15% ROI here, right? So what we need to go ahead and do is then see if there's any discounts on these retailers that will make this item good. We very rarely find items good. We make them good. All right.
And 20% off today. Yeah.
So
yeah. And that's like the name of the game with this is all you're doing is you're just Googling for brands. Honestly, you're not even looking for like the specific products that are in stores. You might find some good stuff, but like in this case, just looking at that brand is like, hey, this is 20% off. So even if that one product isn't good in this brand, now you just have to open up several other products in that same brand and kind of repeat the process. One of them will be good for sure.
Yeah, right. So we got 10% cash back right here, and this item's going for 32, and we got a couple different colors here, right? So this is here at 32 now with 10% cash back. This is an awesome online arbitrage product. Now it might not be auto engage, right? We have ungating tutorials on our channel here, right? But we can see like this is a good item. And Warner, I'm greedy. I don't just want this one shade, man. I don't just want fire opal. I want rose quartz and some stone and etc. if these are also good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this name here, right? Hoss Lab by Lady Gaga, Radiant Gel Powder, etc. And then I'm just gonna copy this in here, right? And see if there's any other good listings here, which I can see, boom. 59, 100 plus bought, 57, 4 reviews, right? 64, 2 reviews here, right? We can go ahead and see, I mean, this was just a random item we opened up here, right? And we're looking at potentially several profitable SKUs right off the bat here. I mean, this is a little slow moving, but it's a decent keep it chart.
Decent profit too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 32. Yeah. It's decent. Yeah. Right. 10% cash back.
Definitely not a home run, but like, I mean, it's a $15 profit, sells 10 times a month.
Right. And then this guy here, definitely too slow. And then this guy is, maybe.
I don't like that one. Actually, that one's kind of interesting because you can see the price drop, the sales rank dropping a bunch recently, but usually it's like $40.
Very slow though. Yeah, $18.
It looks like the holidays. Like that's a good thing to like zoom in on the last like week there. You guys are gonna start seeing a bunch of that where you see I was like pretty slow selling, and now that the holidays are kicking in, like this is a perfect example of like random giftable items just starting to pop because you can see multiple sales rank drops in the last like few days. People are buying this type of stuff as a Christmas gift, which means that the other shades will also sell faster. If this random shade's a Christmas gift, then so are all the other ones.
Yep, right there. And then what you can also do, you can also click in right here to the brand. Damn, Lady Gaga's got a crap load of beauty items right here. Damn. So like Warner was saying, this one's on sale. So there's probably other items in the brand that are on sale too, and some of these are cooking here. What I'd specifically want to do with these is look for the ones that end in irregular prices. So not 000, or sorry, not 99, not 00, right? Like this one's at 41. This is probably third-party people right here. It's stable. Pull this guy in on Google here. Taking the homepage right here. We can see that, a couple of good items right there. And let's see here. So 26, right? Ooh, see, don't like this guy here, right? Competition going up, price going down. Do not like that, unfortunately, right? So it's a bad Cuba chart, so we're not going to worry about that guy right
For
there.
sure. Let's see, a couple good questions. Somebody's saying it's a good idea to sell something with over 25 sellers. So like this is a good example. It's not like the seller count really doesn't matter at all, which is not what a lot of people will say. It's the trend. So like this is not a great trend, obviously.
It's decent though, but it's not, because
Yeah.
the trend is bad, but the price stability is rock solid.
Yeah. Like the main thing that you want to look for is the item being able to support that many new sellers. So like this, it is lower than the price has ever been, but relative to how much supply, it seems a little bit reasonable that the price might need to be a little bit lower, right? Because you can see in the past when it had literally one person on it, it was cheaper than it is right now.
Yeah, so let's see. So plugging this guy in on Google, a lot of small brands like this only come from the brand website.
This would just be something if the profit's really good, you could definitely pull the trigger.
Oh, this is what? Yeah, so this is out of stock
21.
here. This is a W when it's in stock, right? 22 minus 25% off. We can go ahead and add that. Yeah, 1620 right there. Like, y'all, this is a W item. $6 profit, 36% ROI right here. This is a total W item, guys. Total W item right there. 11K rank. 100 plus bullet.
Yeah, for sure, Raheem. Let's see. Kelly said, "Got your first couple sales today." That's what's up, Kelly. Yeah, you're starting to get the ball rolling there. Congrats. You'll remember whatever that first thing was for a long time. Let's say you're saying, how do you get the SellerAmp QVS extension? Yes, it's just a different extension. It's completely free. So just look up SellerAmp QVS in like the Chrome store. And if you guys don't know what that is, it basically shows you extra information when you search on the Amazon page. So Miles will show you an example. But this is a free tool. Another like free. That's a crazy 2008
crazy
thing.
pull on search right there.
That's how you know that you were a kid in like 2012 if you're googling that.
Memeing hard back in the day.
Lost my train of thought. Good. So SellerAmp QVS will show you that data right there, and then everybody should also have WAMP, WAMP. It's like the way to source products to sell on Walmart, and it's completely free while it's in beta too. So if you sell literally anything on Walmart or want to, there's no reason not to use WAMP.
So my chat doesn't update, but it does let me fire things into the soldiers.
Yeah, it goes into
in the chat.
It goes into chat, but we do have some. Let's see, Pamela, you're saying, how can you check if an item has different listings or ASINs? Just like Google, punch the title into like an Amazon search. So like this product here for, I guess it's kind of a confusing listing. It says one pack, but there's two in the picture. So yeah, you just punch the title in and it'll show you. The only thing with duplicate listings, make sure that the brand is correct. A lot of times the second listing might be like generic branded, which means that basically made by somebody who's not authorized to, and it's technically a copyright infringement to sell it.
Yeah. So we can see. So this guy is not good, right? Competition going up, price nice and price starting to go down. This is not good here, but I can go ahead and click this brand and see if any of these guys are good. Like for example, 300 plus bought, 100 plus bought right there. Like we can take a look at a couple of these guys and see if any of these guys make sense. Cause I do happen to know that this is an auto one key, right? And this brand's actually owned by PetSmart. That's a really good way you can use the Boxem AI, is asking it where different brands come from. So like this guy's not good. Comp's going up right there. And then this guy's right? And this guy is starting to steady out, but I don't like that guy here, right? And this one here, largely pretty much the same. I mean, it's gone up a little bit, 30 to 40 right there, but the volume's pretty strong, right? We can see if this makes any money here. Let's see. PetSmart tends to be having really good sales. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, buy 3, get the 4th free.
There's 5 sale type thing.
Yeah, the 20% doesn't stack on, but the 15% cash back does, right? So this ends up being like $350 a piece or so right here, right? So we can see here.
Yeah, the cash back has been going crazy.
What? Oh, and see now this is interesting here, right? Damn, okay, this person screwed up here, man. They're doing $7 free shipping. When I bet you, yeah, and then literally it tops up. So it's actually
their shipping template is messed up.
When this bozo, they meant
they're a brand new seller, so yeah, they definitely are. They're gonna learn to set up their shipping template the correct way. So what was that seller name, just in case they're on the stream? Goodbyes. If that's you, you got to fix your shipping template.
It actually is a good buy. They just need the good prices.
Yeah, they said goodbye to some profit there, but that's okay. They'll only lose a few bucks a unit.
Now this is a good chart, man. This is a good chart for show. right?
Yeah,
Comp
that one
going
looks great.
down, price nice and steady, starting to creep up a bit too.
Is that one actually being sourced at 57, like that cost there?
I think. Let's see. Oh, it's just brand retailer here. Let's see. Sharp here. Buy now. Okay,
With some
66
VAT.
plus tax. Okay, so
Is
what's
it the extra or is it just like the regular one? Because there was a cheaper
Oh,
version.
that's a good point. Good point. Okay, let's see. See, this is the boys investigating in
Okay.
real time.
I don't think it is.
Sharp edge. Aha. Okay, 44 pounds to USD. 58. My friends, that is what we call a good item. Now,
You do have some VAT on there as well. But
oh,
I
good
mean,
point. I think it's 20%.
we have, what is that, $14 of wiggle room. So it shouldn't, even if it is 20%, it's still good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shipping's got to be free, obviously, but it might be. But check that. Literally, like, this is how you find auto and gate leads in real time, y'all.
I've
Like,
never even seen that brand before.
yeah, check in chat, and it probably just comes from the brand website, man. Holy shit, I'm completely tripping. This is a large brand here.
G Sharp. I think those are different brands. Sharp is like a famous brand. This G Sharp is like
somehow it ended up in the same one on Amazon.
Interesting.
We can see, like, this has been a good listing for a while here. So, like, yeah, like, literally go in, like, 117 right there here, right? This could be the same one here. Like, this is wealth, right? And then you can go in and storefront stock off this too here. We'll do that in a sec. Right, what about this guy here? Dude, this could be auto and gate too. Are we about to get rich on these as well, man? No, we are not. Absolutely not. Not even close. See, now it's interesting, right? Because is this RA or, where's this guy coming from here? 34. No, thank you. If this is a 6-pack, okay, now talk. Oh, this is a W here. Yeah, because Home Depot we can use tax exempt on, right? Home Depot we can use tax exempt on right here, right? So plugging this guy in right here, right? Damn, that's a beautiful 2008. That's like when you went POV, you went to the rich kid's house in 2011. Now, right there, POV, you went to when the dude who had he had the lookout over the living room.
Yeah. They had a ping pong table for sure. They had the ping pong table.
Yes, and the trampoline outside. So let's see. So this is what 20. I think this is the right thing. I mean, we could confirm this obviously here, but it looks like 65 watt here, right? It's a 6-pack, so it's a 2 3-packs here.
Is there a coupon on that?
Home Depot probably not here. Yeah, 6-pack right there. So let's see, 22.48. We can, dude, honestly, because people they're not returning light bulbs. You know what I mean? So what I see on this is I see pricing above the FBA people or the FBM people right here. And I see gift cards.
Yeah, this is one of those where like if you have like plenty of money and you're just trying to spend it, I would go for it. Dude, but this is the type of stuff you stop buying when you're like kind of really watching what you're buying.
That could be auto and gate. Someone check if that's auto and gate, guys. But either way, I mean, this is the kind of thing where like you toss a gift card on this, like, dude, this could completely oops.
Yeah, Doug was asking a good question on some of these as well. He said, how do you know when it's good to go deep on a product or not? Or you're worried about it tanking a month later? Yeah. I mean, all these things like just make sure you're buying at as low a price as possible, right? So not every seller is doing what Miles is doing here, like checking the discounted gift cards. So what is it? It's a little bit more profitable after that 7%.
Yeah, like, dude, this is a good scheme.
Yeah, this is $5 after you do that discounted gift card. And then also just making sure you're not buying into things that are like massively increasing in sellers recently. That'll be the kind of the main kicker.
Shout out Home Depot, man, right? This is cool.
Home Depot does have a bulk buying program too. A lot of times if you get signed up, there's like quantity discounts. Although usually it says on the page if there's a quantity discount. So that one might not have one.
Oh, look at that. Damn, it's new too. You see that?
If you scroll down, I think.
Yeah, boom. Cool. Yeah. That's free game. Free game, chat. Free game. I know that's how Aiden Ross feels. Right. This is good. So like it's irrational, right, to think that there wouldn't be other good Home Depot items from here. Right. And that especially if we go here on Keepa and hit data buy box stats, right? Especially in these people's catalogs, there's going to be other good Home Depot items. And we already put you guys on game that there's no sales tax on Home Depot. There's a bulk buying program and there's good discounted gift cards too. So several ways to save additional bread. Y'all know what I'm saying? Several ways to, so Swen, see, I got to zoom in right there. Swen Trade says, so when do you do if you get a gift card or order canceled when you use a gift card, since you can't refund the gift card? They'll refund the gift card, Swen. Yeah. They'll refund it right there. Yep. That's cool, right? And it's like inside these seller storefronts, there's going to be other good Home Depot stuff too. So like we can look at this seller specifically right here.
Sure.
Other
See.
Italian. Yeah.
Louisiana was asking about BSR as well. Let's see. Yeah, so in terms of like minimum BSR, it's usually gonna be like 150K or so, but it varies by category. It's like 150K in video games would like maybe never sell, but 150K in clothes is pretty good. So just like 30 sales a month is a better way of looking at it if you're just looking at SellerAmp.
Boom! Look at that.
Yeah, there we go.
5, 10,
That's what I was talking about with that bulk program. So
Dude.
that other one might not have it, but this one clearly does.
So right here, we're here at 1347. And then minus 15% off right here. Or sorry, yeah, minus 15% off here. Like too beautiful, y'all. Could be an auto one game, man. Could be an auto one game right there, right? So literally we open up one Home Depot item, we go to a different one, or we go to a seller that clearly sells a lot from Home Depot. They have a bunch of tools and home improvement right here, right? And we plug this guy in and then we good. Let's see what else we got here, y'all.
See, question is the money is now tied into the gift card. You just hold until you need it again. I mean, you're spending it immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're spending it immediately. Every now and then, you'll probably buy like a $500 gift card, and maybe you bought $480 worth of stuff. Just keep that all on a Google Sheet and just use it next time you check out.
So good question from Jennifer on how to get tax exemption. So if you mean to get the permit, just ask the Boxem AI for your specific state right there. And then in terms of getting signed up on different retailers, if you just search like Lowe's tax exempt, Home Depot tax exempt, Walmart tax exempt, a lot of the big retailers, they have a portal you can sign up through, and then you can get tax exempt right there, nice and easy. So yeah, that's the playbook right there. Hell yeah. 11.98 right here.
Yeah, and then just keep in mind, a lot of websites don't take it.
Yeah, most
on those, you'll just need to get like a sales tax free prep center.
Yeah, most websites.
Arkland's is asking about FBM as well. What's the best way to start? Tips on the first steps you should take. Yeah, so Miles and I both have like full FBM guides. Those would probably be pretty useful to check out. But like if you want to show the buy box on that, like just pull up that 4-pack there. The most important thing you're looking at is to make sure that it says that it ships from and sold by the same person and not shipped from Amazon. So like on this, if you found this profitably, you'd be good to FBM it because it's already seeing FBM sales. Sometimes you can be the first FBM seller to make sales, but that's like the guaranteed way to know is if you're already seeing FBM success on there.
And the big thing is there, right? The current buy box and the buy box over time just hitting data. Buy box. Okay, ironic, but this person's doing both. Yeah, see that? We kind of disproved our theory, but this person's doing both fulfillment types.
Which is smart. Yeah, they should be.
Super smart. Yeah. And I mean, dude, if it's 3 sellers, you can pretty much always get it right there. But this, this is serious free game, right? I mean, this is like a big Home Depot seller. I'm going to put this on my list here.
Yeah, it looks like they are just ripping Home Depot, to be honest. Yeah. Just good for them. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And that's the name of the game. Literally. I mean, you guys have seen like, this has been an awesome auto and gate sourcing stream here, right? You literally like, okay, these bands probably aren't auto and gate. You can check all of them.
Yeah, if you've heard of them before, they're probably not auto and gate is like a good rule of thumb.
Yeah, but like some of these
just as like a normal person.
Yeah, like some of these you'd never seen before totally could be auto and gate. Like and one won't be.
Those hats have been good every Halloween for like 5 years. That Captain Hook hat.
No, I mean Peter Pan is goated. Right here, I think they did discontinue it.
It's oh, did they?
Or it's out of stock. Okay,
sold out. Usually, I remember they're on sale for like $15 every Halloween.
Yeah,
they're always like 40. I've seen that in so many stores.
Gettable somewhere. They got to be in stock sometimes because new stocks getting on the market.
Yeah, let's see. So when you're saying, how'd you decide the initial test order quantity? Usually seen 5 or 10 or about 10% on monthly sold. Both of those are good ways to like place test orders for sure. As you like keep scaling, you'll just get a natural feel for how fast something sells. One of my favorite things to look at is the Keepa offers tab, the data offers tab on Keepa. It can show you like real-time stock count decreases. Just keep in mind it's not perfect because it's pretty easy to hide information from that tab as a seller. But I would recommend playing around with that. And yeah, the main thing is like once you get to a point where 80-90% of the time your biggest regret isn't like, oh, I made a mistake, I lost some money here, I know why now. It's like, oh, I should have bought more. That's my big mistake. Just start buying more, and that's how you like really scale. It's just skipping test buys.
And we can see literally, like Warner was saying, every year, boom. During Halloween, demand skyrockets, demand skyrockets, demand skyrockets, demand skyrockets, demand skyrockets. Right there. How beautiful. How beautiful. Right there. right? Why are some products auto-gated and some products are gated on the brand, on the same brand? So it's probably that they're from different brands on Amazon is probably what it is. That might not be what it is, but it probably is that. So check how they're branded on Amazon to make that delineation right there and gauge it. Yeah. So like when you look on the title on Amazon, sometimes SellerAmp's even wrong with that. Amazon's kind of the holy grail in respect to that in terms of, making sure and seeing, what's looking best right there and everything in terms of how, a listing is branded on Zon. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah. What other questions y'all got here? And literally like, that's the playbook for finding your first couple ASINs, like just what we just showed you guys in terms of, hopping on and making stuff good and storefront stalking, right? Finding listings we already know are making money, right? And going ahead and tracking those listings down at profitable prices right there.
Yep. Arkans, you saying, do you do much FBM? You're in Canada. Do you think it'd be better? Okay, so if you're in Canada, FBM is actually a lot worse, just because our FBA, like our shipping rates, are subsidized in the US, basically.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more competition in the private shipping area as well. So if you do FBM in Canada, most people will only do it within the same province as them. Otherwise, the prices get insane. Yeah. Otherwise, you're asking FBA or FBM for Canada. Otherwise, I would do a lot of. You can always work with a prep center in the US as well that can do FBM. It might be hard to find this time of year. A lot of times they only do a certain amount of FBM contracts going into Q4. You could find an exception to that still, though. So you notice you're ungated in a few Bath and Body Works, but gated in most. Yeah, sometimes it's even like within the same brand, there'll be like two versions of the brand. It's honestly pretty common. You'll see like a $ in front of one of them. As long as it's the actual brand, you can sell on both versions of it.
Tips to ungate human ingestibles. Find something cheap, buy 400 of it. Yeah. That's obviously a monster ungate. That's one of like the few ungates you're actually going to want to do that are 400. So what I'd probably do is keep a product finder search for that category under $10 and find something that's like $2.
Yeah. Or just get like travel size something from Walmart where it's, sub $1 per unit. That's probably, maybe I'd go with like, I'm thinking like the travel size Advil, like that kind of thing where it's like two of them in a little pouch. Maybe it's a quarter. Be a good way to go about it. Let's see. Assuming FBM would be bad in your location. If you're in Canada, like we're talking about, yeah, just do it in the same province or just stick to all FBA.
Yeah, Canada, it's completely different than in the US in that respect there. Yeah.
Yeah, just because shipping's way more.
Yeah.
Say you're skipping a test order. If a site only lets you buy 1/4 of the quantity, would you jig to buy the last 3/4? I don't really do address jigging too much anymore.
Yeah.
Tends to just be
other things though. Yeah.
It tends to be like switching payment methods. Like using PayPal gets you through most of them, or discounted gift card. And if they're still like fighting you after that, it's not worth trying to place the same order 17 different ways to make $100 unless it's like a crazy good item. So in general, I'll just spend as much money as I can on websites that want it. And if they start canceling, I'll come back in a month. And a lot of times the website will forget about you. And you can go crazy for another month.
Yes, sir. Right there. Yeah. And in terms of if you're in the States, right, hardcore FBM in the rest of the year, right? And then once FBM buy box share starts to go down on different listings, then you're hopping on FBA there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. FBM or FBA best when starting. Right now, FBM. Just because everything's, demand is spiking. But if you send it to FBA, it's going to be too late when you get it in.
Yes, sir. All right. And y'all remember, right, the deal on SellerAmp annual upgrades is still going. We extended it another day, right? So if you're interested in locking in that savings, right, I'll put a link down here in chat. And just make sure you do it by midnight tonight. Basically, upgrading to the SellerAmp annual plan. You can save an additional 10% off or so compared to the normal 25% off. So you can save extra right there through the end of the day, y'all. So feel free to check that out. And appreciate y'all tapping in for another SellerAmp Seller Hour, guys. Obviously, follow us on Instagram, right? Let us know any questions. And I posted a good Cyber Monday sourcing video on the SellerAmp channel yesterday. You can totally check out as well.
Sweet.
Already a prep center? Nah, never. Unless you were dropping it off.
Yeah, unless you're like neighbors with it.
Yeah, cool. All right. Have a great one, y'all. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys.
Adios.
Have a good rest of your day.
See y'all
Usually
later.
4 to